Good morning, beautiful person. Greetings from cloudy, cool Winnipeg. Yay, it rained yesterday. Hooray. Of course, the mosquitoes are back, but that's okay. It's totally worth it. My garden looks so much happier. Anyway, my name is Hadassah Vitar. I am a life coach and a wellness advocate, and I help you make your self-care easy and convenient. And today is Friday, and I usually talk about self-care on Friday. But today I'm going to talk about a different kind of self-care. I mean, I've talked about sleep, I've talked about stress, those kind of like obvious things. Today I want to talk about peace and achieving inner peace. And this is probably going to be one of the more woo-woo videos that you get from me, and I hope you like it. If you'd like to get more woo-woo from me, then let me know. And if you would like me to stick to stuff that's more scientifically supported, then let me know too. Let me know either way. Would you like more woo-woo, or would you like more science? Or do you not care? Anyway, sorry, there's this truck backing up here, and I hope you can still hear me. Let me just cross the street and get away from him. So, there, hopefully the noise is not picking up too badly on my little mic here. Anyway, woo-woo, and inner peace. And of course he's going that way. It's all good. It's all good. That's where inner peace comes in. When things are annoying, it's very easy to get swept up in the annoyance and to get all head up and upset, especially, in traffic or stuff like that. I cannot believe that he is now exactly where I'm going to walk, but it's all good. I'm going to get away from him because he's stationary and I'm not. So, good morning. Oops, now he's pulling back again. I don't know what the poor guy is up to. I'm curious. There he is. Anyway, let's not waste more time on this. I swear he's following me. Okay. Annoyance and inner peace. There we go. People are in traffic. I mean, road rage is a thing. Kind of ties back to what I was talking about, stress, a couple of weeks ago. But here's the thing. You are in control of all of that. Although it may not feel like it, it may feel like it just comes out of nowhere and washes over you like this wave of rage, and you don't recognize this person. I remember my kids at one time being really into a song by, I think, Skillet, some weird name like that, about the monster underneath, and help me. I'm, basically it's a very victim kind of song about how this person has this monster who lives inside, and there's nothing they can do about it. They're just, So I'm not talking about actual mental illness here, by the way. If you are someone, or if you know someone who is dealing with actual mental illness, that's not what I'm talking about here. If you need to be under the care of a medical professional, please do that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about everyday, relatively normal people like me, and hopefully like you, who just occasionally find themselves getting really upset about things that we have no control over. And God knows at this time of our life, we have plenty of those things with everything that's going on. I mean, here in Manitoba, in July, we had a period of almost 2 weeks with 0 new cases of COVID-19, and we are now spiking. We now have over 200 active cases going on, and the province just released their back to school plan. And let's just say I'm extremely thankful. This is not the way I thought I would finish our 18-year relationship with our wonderful parochial school, but I am glad that we don't have to deal with this anymore. The university is just online, and I'm sad about that, to be honest, but at least they've made a decision, and that's what's happening. So, anyway, back to inner peace, back to figuring out how to not get upset, overwhelmed, miserable, stressed by things we cannot control. Okay, if there are things that you can control, just reminding you of the Serenity Prayer. Okay, there's the things that you can control, and you should definitely do things about those things if you feel that they need changing. And then there's an awful lot of world out there that you cannot control. In fact, the majority of things in life you cannot control. And people spend an awful lot of time and energy trying to control the uncontrollable, which includes other people. You definitely cannot control other people. And the sooner you realize that and let go of that attempt, once they've passed the age of being able to physically pick them up and coerce them to your will, which is not a parenting strategy I recommend, but we've all done it at times. But once they've passed that age, you cannot control them. So what you can control, though, is what goes on in this really important real estate between your ears. And that's why I wanted to talk about inner peace. This has become a very rambling kind of video, my apologies. But I just really quickly wanted to talk with you about this because it's actually quite important. And one of my favorite go-tos for inner peace guidance is Gabrielle Bernstein, or Gabby Bernstein, as she's usually known. She's a spiritual educator, a spiritual guide. I'm not sure what to call her, but she's a young woman who used to be an addict and became attuned, if you will, to spirituality. She wrote books. She's actually Jewish, but her books are good for everybody. She wrote books with names like The Universe Has Your Back and Super Attractor, and my favorite is Judgment Detox. My coach Jennifer Ryla was talking about this book the other day, and shout out to Jennifer. She's an amazing coach. If you need a coach, you should definitely go talk to Jennifer. And also shout out to my other amazing coach, Kaylee Fisher, who's just started her own coaching group. So definitely someone to reach out to if you want coaching. So those are currently my two favorite coaches. So anyway, Gabby Bernstein talks about being in alignment with the universe. And this is where we get very woo-woo and unscientific, because she talks about the universe or God or source or whatever you want to call it, whatever it is that's out there that's bigger than us, is an essence of love and wants to connect with us and make us better and give us what we want. And that's where it gets very woo-woo. So basically, when I find myself getting riled up about things that I can't control, first of all, there's deep breathing is a big deal. Breathe. We forget to breathe. It's so weird. We forget to breathe. I do that sometimes when I'm weightlifting too. I forget to breathe. And then I say to my coach, "Oh, I'm dizzy." She says, "Breathe." So, yeah, breathing is number one. Just remembering that you don't have to feel bad is another super, super important one. You can't necessarily jump from misery to joy in one leap. You're not going to believe yourself. If you're feeling that the world is coming to an end and you're telling yourself, "Oh, everything is fine," you don't believe yourself. So there's no point in that. But you can reach for a better feeling thought at that moment. You can take a step back, maybe stop generalizing, stop catastrophizing, become more specific about your world. Look around you. Look for all the things that you can be grateful for, because gratitude is a great way, a great gateway to inner peace. And see, I think I'm going to stop there. Those are the two most important things. I think breathing and reaching for a better feeling thought. And I think I'm going to expand more on this in future videos. It deserves its own time. But anyway, I do have some resources. I've got some links to Gabby Bernstein's stuff, to, I didn't even talk about Eckhart Tolle, and a few other people who've written stuff that really appeals to me in terms of finding inner peace and being able to move through the world with joy. Because, you know, this is what we got right now, and so it's probably a good thing to feel good about it to the most extent that we can. There are things that maybe we don't feel so good about, but if we can find things that we do feel good about, we are going to feel better and have more inner peace. And as we go into Shabbat, again, I don't know where these weeks go. Do you feel like the weeks just fly? I guess it's because we're having fun. But anyway, if you would like these resources, drop me a message and I will be happy to send them to you. Have a great day. Remember, I love you. Shabbat Shalom. Talk to you again soon. And yeah, drop me a message if you want those resources for achieving inner peace.